If you clicked on this video, that means that you are ready to become an absolute threat at PvP and DBOG. Let's get started. Some things that we'll be going over in this video is understanding the combat, what is sling, perfect blocks and finishes, combo loops, and also ideal stats for PvP. First things first, this game's combat is honestly very simplistic. Once you learn and know what you're doing, it's so easy to PvP in this game. Most people aren't even really going to sling fight you anyway. Most people are really going to just spam moves. So in this video, I'm going to be teaching y'all how to counter people who just spam moves the entire match. Most important part of PvP, in my opinion, is your dash and your block. Those are going to be your two factors that really play a role in if you're going to win the match or not. So first step we said was understanding combat, right? So you have multiple different fighting styles that you can choose from. There's a lot of really good fighting styles in this game. A common misconception is that some fighting styles just absolutely clear others. But honestly, bro, as long as the fighting style has some type of movement, it can really be viable in any type of situation. For me, heavy assault chase is definitely the ideal assault chase that I want to use in PvP. I think that heavy assault chase flows the best out of any of the other assault chase styles. Blocking is also very useful in PvP. You just don't want to overuse your block, as blocking has been nerfed and has a longer cooldown. Sometimes blocking may not be the option, and instead you want to rely on dodging the attack. As you can see right here, I'm about to get hit with a light pulse, so I dodge to the side. Someone will usually follow up with a Punisher drive or some type of rush move right afterwards. Here is another example where I have a couple different approaches on how to do something. So you can see my opponent is starting to run away and wants to use a stun move from afar, dodge to the side, boom. So in a moment like this, I can either attempt the perfect block or just simply use a counter. Blocking is a very good way to restart your combos, especially whenever you are sling fighting somebody. Sometimes your combos can get a little iffy, and it's nice to have that little fresh restart to go crazy. This will probably be the longest part of the video, which is what is sling and how to actually do it. So first things first, your boost dash, your snap finish, and your light and heavy attacks are all going to create that sling effect. In terms of how I like to sling, I don't usually always fly. I'm more so just doing the snap finish into the M1. I keep my sling very linear and I move in a back left position. So you can choose to incorporate your boost dash with the snap finish, which in total will give you a faster sling, but will also give you a faster stamina drain. It's also good to try out multiple different styles, and you can kind of just see which style fits you. So right now I'm using the Mystic Gohan fighting style. I think this one is super optimal for sling. It's also very fast, it has nice combo streams. Another fighting style, which used to be one of my old fighting styles, is the BOJAC fighting style. BOJAC fighting style is super strong, super fast, super powerful, just overall looks pretty clean. What I like to do in order to practice the sling movement is I just move in this back left position. I usually do 5 light attacks, and then after the 5th light attack, I'll sling again, but instead of M1ing, I'll just hold block so I can restart my movement and try it again. So I'll demonstrate right now. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, block, and then just repeat over and over. To be honest, I'm really not that good at PvP. I don't even practice actual sling. I just made this video because a lot of y'all were asking, but this is how I would practice. In order to perform combos and loops, the first thing that you want to know is how to grab and how to stamina break, because those are going to play important roles. You can loop people by either doing 2 light, 3 light, or 4 light into 1 heavy, and you can just repeat this over and over. This is a good way to loop people. Once incorporating the 2nd heavy, you can choose to stamina break or follow up with skills. Low stamina combos are ideal in PvP, and it's very important to conserve your stamina. You don't want to just be throwing out moves at your opponent and draining your stamina. You want to use it wisely. In PvP, I usually keep 1 to 2 quote-unquote lock-on moves equipped, because that way you're able to clash with someone else's rush move if you don't have a counter available. In PvP, stats are definitely going to play a very big role. Anybody who has access to the time chamber or gravity chamber game pass and has been grinding is automatically going to have an advantage over you. This doesn't mean that you don't stand a chance, because I haven't even done my time chamber. I've only done time chamber maybe 2 or 3 times in total. Pro tip for this game that I guess kind of got me better at PvP is just play aggressive. Like, don't even try to play passive. Always walk down on your opponent, but also play smart at the same time. Never really give them a chance to charge their ki, because you do not want them to just sit there and spam moves. It's really not fun at all. Every single fighting game I play, I'm usually always very aggressive. So in this clip, you can see I have my 2 rush moves equipped. I'm kind of playing a little weird because I'm just trying to learn how my opponent is playing. Even though my evasion bar is low and I only have 2 vanishes left, I'm still playing relatively aggressive and keeping up the sling. Right here in this moment, I blocked as a safety maneuver and to also reset my combo string. This is a good example of baiting rush moves. You can see my evasion bar is low. I charge ki in order to trick my opponent. Once the opponent throws out a rush move, quickly snap vanish ahead and cancel the rush. Then I block as a safety maneuver in case they use an evasive. So in this clip, you can see I failed to cancel the move with an M1, so instead I pop my counter. Now my opponent is going to panic and they're going to try to vanish, right? And now you can see that right here, after previously having lower evasion, I was able to match up my evasion and lower the opponent's stamina. In this moment, this is my final feel of the opponent. Now I kind of understand how they play. I back up, they use a rush move, I immediately go into another rush, which allows us to cancel our attacks out. Now here's what's important, right? I haven't evaded this entire time. My evasion bar is good and my stamina, while my opponent's evasion bar is now lower than mine because I baited out their moves and their stamina is super low. My opponent sacrificed stamina for damage while I sacrificed damage for stamina. I used a 600 bar stamina move while my opponent used an 1800 bar move. Now you can see I completely pick up the pace, so now I'm going to just start playing aggressive. Now that I'm playing super aggressive, my opponent can't do anything and is trying to sit there and just shoot me with the Ceros. I'm gonna come back, shoot my ki while he charges, hit him with a tornado kick, and now just go crazy. All that running got him nowhere, and now so this will conclude the PvP tutorial. Hopefully I was able to help a lot of people. If you made it this far, please comment #Kinu down below. #Kinu. We'll see everybody within the next video.